It's Filaments and Fibre with Steve Brooks and Stephanie Lester. Well,
microphones. That's all I've got to say.
Microphones at dawn. We just had the worst start pre-recording.
Yeah. Well, normally we just sit down and get on with it.
Yeah, we've got a lead problem.
Yeah.
We've got an XLR cable. Going to get technical now. We've got an XLR cable that's got to break somewhere along the...
In my world, all this means is I didn't need a new microphone. I needed a new lead.
Yeah, and I bought you a new microphone. That was your main Christmas present-ish. It's a new microphone.
And now it's going back.
And now Santa's going to have it returned. Well, welcome everybody.
Blimey, no, you're still loud.
Am I too loud?
Still loud.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, blimey. Because we've changed over leads, you see, so I'm going to turn myself down a bit.
I mean, because you do naturally go into presenting mode when you talk.
I'm sorry, I do apologise. Is that better?
That's much better.
Right, okay. So, welcome everybody to the podcast.
Yes,
welcome to 2022. New year, hooray, woo, and all that. We were going to have fireworks, but health and safety wouldn't allow. So I'll give my... That was a Catherine wheel.
Oh my god. No, now you are scaring the cat.
Oh yeah, the cat looks a bit scared.
Yeah, sorry.
Just trying to have my own sound effects.
Sorry, Milo.
There. Yeah. So we're just a little bit sort of twixt, aren't we? Twixt and between.
Oh, it's nice though.
It's lovely.
Because I love it when you say like, well, we don't actually start back till Tuesday, and I think, oh, we've still got a few days to go.
We're not going to mention what we're talking about at breakfast this morning.
I can't remember what we were talking
about. People going to work.
Oh no.
It's a shame.
Shame, yes.
Because we do work hard, but we don't have to go anywhere to work hard.
Go down the end of the garden,
End of the garden, which it can be a bit of a difficult commute some days.
Oh, the weather.
I mean, I couldn't go into work the other week because there were wet leaves.
I was going to say, we do get wet leaves on the path, don't we?
It stops us from going to work some days.
I have to have another cappuccino before going to the garden.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So, and it depends whether the dining car's open.
Oh,
as
yes.
to whether you get breakfast before you go down. So, there's all these... We have to put up with all these different things.
Dreadful.
Anyway, our Christmas, well... It was good. It was good.
In fact,
I'm sorry, it doesn't sound as it was very good.
No,
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
But for us, because like last year, obviously, we were completely by ourselves. And this year, we had people coming. But it was like one by one. It wasn't. We didn't have the ark. We didn't do 2 by 2, did we? We had one by one.
It wasn't a Noah Christmas.
No, it wasn't a Noah Christmas, which was quite nice because one person left, and then another arrived. But
I think the best part of it was the
when
left bit. Oh, it sounds terrible, doesn't it?
But it was a case of once that was it. It was the end of. Oh my God! You do appreciate your own world, don't you?
Well, you do because because we're here all the time on our own, and we entertain ourselves.
We do
entertain each other. When other people are thrown into the melting pot,
Well, they don't have our humour.
No, not some of them don't. No, you're right. Don't have a humour. Most people don't have a humour.
And also, just because we're used to just the two of us, you don't have to explain things. Whereas when there's someone around and you laugh at something, you then feel the need to actually explain
why you laugh.
The 12 years of jokes which have gone beforehand type thing, which make that funny.
No. So Christmas Day we were on our Todd, which was lovely.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have had a guest Christmas Day, but he couldn't make it.
No.
Because he downed a litre of gin the night before and decided he wasn't able to drive.
Yeah.
But then he came on Boxing Day.
Yes, he did.
He was a very good friend of ours. He
Lovely.
came on Boxing Day, which was lovely. He wasn't going to come Boxing Day, and he came, and he thoroughly enjoyed himself.
Yes.
And we thoroughly enjoyed having him here. He was a lovely friend. And then two other friends came.
Yes.
On
Leslie and Damo.
On the Monday. I'm trying to work
You're
out where we are.
when they
I know, it's the thing between Christmas and New Year. You lose track of everything. Time, days, the lot.
Yeah.
They came and, that's good. And then we had the in-laws.
My mum.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the kitchen.
God love them.
In-laws too. No,
God love them.
It was great, wasn't it?
Oh, your mic's just gone off.
Just gone off.
You need to,
I need to fiddle with it.
That's the dodgy lip.
I'm trying to... Is that... are we back on?
Sorry.
Am I back on?
Yes, you're back on.
Oh, God, I better sit still. I didn't do anything. I didn't move a muscle.
Oh, I think you did. Your hand moved.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, because I speak with my hands, don't I?
Yeah.
So let's go back to where we were. We were at the point where your mother and stepfather arrived.
Yeah, Mum and Dave arrived. Bless.
That a terrible journey.
But it's hilarious, isn't it? Because my stepfather absolutely does have.
Oh, bless him.
He's had colon cancer, and he's got disc problems in his back. So bless him, and he's struggling. He never moans.
No, he never does. Never moans at all.
My mum, who has nothing wrong with her, moans all the time. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, which included her almost falling in the door when she arrived, saying what a horrendous journey and how they'd gone all over the place. And then Dave arrived and said basically he took one wrong turning, and for perhaps maximum of 5 minutes.
Not even that. It was in a village not far away.
Literally just turned around and came back. Oh my God! Is that the big one? No, it's the 11. We've got
it's 11 o'clock. You can tell
Steve wound the clocks up for Christmas. You can tell, can't you?
I wish I hadn't really, because.
Does it wake you up? No, nothing will wake you up.
No, it doesn't wake me up. Yeah, so they'd taken one wrong turning.
Yes, round a roundabout.
At a roundabout in Bidford on Avon, which is about 8 miles from us, and he turned around and got back on the right track. Oh no, to your mom, it was a horrendous journey.
Oh yeah, she said, we ended up in this place called Bidford, and you said, well, you were supposed to, actually, that is en route. And it just, well, anyway, the whole, I mean, I would have put her up for a Grammy, because the hand went to the forehead. She feigned the knees going, and she hung on to the side of the wall
Judi Dench's got nothing on your mum.
Nothing.
It was a great entrance.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was brilliant.
Yeah, she had warm applause on her entrance. As they say. You might be wondering, what if they listen to this? They won't be listening to this.
No.
They will not be listening to this podcast.
No, bless them.
Love them to bits, but and they stayed for 2 nights.
Yes. So 2 nights, basically. I mean, it was basically 2 days, 2 nights,
yeah, that's
rather than and then they were. And the thing is, with my mum, as my brothers well know, you have to be very aware and make her very aware that there's a time limit. Yeah. That they arrive and they leave. And while she was here, it was fabulous because we've got Ez. I don't think she'd actually met
a grandchildren.
Yeah. Well, she met Stan.
Stan and
but
Ezra
she hadn't
came
met Ez. So she's obviously been very involved in his illnesses and everything, so it was lovely.
Kept up to date.
So we got them round and they had a word. So the kids loved them and they loved the kids.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, we have a grandchild, Ezra. He's brilliant. He's 5 and he has a very rare condition, a very rare disease, but you wouldn't know it to look at him.
No.
And he just is into everything. He's just
full on.
And he hadn't met them before. Instantly, he was all over him like a cheap shirt. It was just brilliant.
He was perched on Dave's shoulder, wasn't he, on that chair?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hilarious.
And, so it was good. But
I
bet your mum moaned about that in the end.
Oh, probably. But
all these kids running around making all that noise. Yeah.
But people laugh because they think, to a certain extent, I'm a bit harsh.
Well, you were saying about your brothers.
That's where I'm going to get to. As I say, people say I'm quite harsh, and because when it comes to day of departure, I make no sort of, you can go whenever you like. I never say that to my mum. And so I basically got up and said, I'm working today. So
you got your laptop sat in the chair and started working.
Going. And you said to me, blimey, you left no room because you thought you were going to offer them lunch. And I was like, no.
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't know what was the arrangements for the departure. And so I was prepared to...
But let me explain why I'm like that. My elder brother had my mum come and stay and did say, you can leave whenever you like, but we do have other relatives turning up on this particular day. And when it was getting really close to that particular day, they were saying, so obviously you need to leave by, Monday so we can get the place ready. And then mum came back and just said, we'll leave Tuesday, And so he had to say to her very strongly, my older brother's not harsh, it wouldn't have come across nastily, but he would have said, no, you have to leave today, Mum, because we have to actually get... Anyway, she took great umbrage. She went and sat in the car immediately and sulked, and Dave actually basically had to, bear in mind how ill he is, had to bring everything and put it all in the car. And they basically drove off without saying goodbye. And my brother, or rather my sister-in-law, refuses to have them come and stay. Now, I don't want that situation to ever happen, so I make sure she's aware and I'm aware of where the boundaries are.
You're very good at managing expectations.
Yes, and boundaries.
This is the thing. Boundaries and expectations, fully managed. Just keep me in the loop next time, because I was going to.
I know you were. I would have killed you, but
I can see that now.
Yeah.
But
it was nice to have them, but it's also really nice to see them go. And I make no apologies for saying that, because I've always said from the age of 21 I can't live with my mother.
No. And I think there are people listening to this podcast that are nodding furiously because they empathise with us 100% on that. You know, it's lovely to have them. But
the one thing about parents, though, which is always a shocker, is they get old. And when you see your mum, you think, oh no, you really have got old. And
when I first knew your mum, she was very lively, and you'd go to visit her and she'd make you a sandwich, she'd do this.
You've gone off again, babe.
Am I
you're back on.
Yeah. I was waving my arms around.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop waving. Still. I can't keep still. This is terrible. And she didn't do anything.
No. I did a craft with her, didn't I?
Yes, you got her into 2D needle felting of a...
No, it was nothing to do with needle felting.
No, it wasn't needle felting. It was making flowers out of felt. Sorry.
It was cutting felt and making flowers in that way, where you actually use a glue gun to put things together, because I just thought it's much more immediate. And she used to make beautiful... I mean, we've still got them, the ones that she made for our cakes. The flowers
I've got
out of
the
icing.
lilies she made for my 50th birthday cake in my office. The most beautiful. You'd think they were preserved flowers.
Stunning.
The most wonderful lily flowers.
Very artistic woman, but she's just lost all her confidence. So I was hoping, and she did when we packed it all up, say, "Can I have a glue gun?" So I was quite, excited about that. She'll probably, who knows? She may well go on and now start winning championships of, making flowers. God love her.
We can but hope.
Yes.
You'll soon find out on your Tuesday Zoom call.
Yes. Although this Tuesday, I've just realised I'm going to have to put it back about an hour, aren't I? Because on Tuesday, 11 o'clock, I'm being interviewed by the marvellous Sammy Hexter-Andrews.
Oh, yes, we'll get onto that shortly.
And it was my choice to choose 11 o'clock on Tuesday.
Yeah. So that was our Christmas. So we hope that you had a lovely time, whatever you did at Christmas with your family, or maybe you're on your own, just supping away at something and filling your face with food like we did. We've got that post-Christmas... bulge, haven't we?
We have.
I have anyway.
I have too. And this morning...
Well, I've only got one.
Well, this morning I was like, no, back on the porridge for breakfast. Yeah. And I sometimes have like a meal replacement thing at lunchtime when I want to.
You replace it with the pork pie.
Yes.
That's meal replacement.
Yeah. Very quickly chased by a sausage roll. Yeah. No.
Pork pie with a sausage roll chaser.
But no, I'm definitely waddling. So yes. I need to definitely and look forward to an evening meal. That would be nice.
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, we didn't do too bad. I mean, you've got to let your hair down a little bit over Christmas. We didn't overdo the alcohol.
No.
Although you have got through 6 bottles of Prosecco.
Has it all gone?
Yeah.
Really?
Only bought it yesterday.
No. I don't think they've all gone.
No, I think there's one bottle left.
Yeah.
Which I've hidden at the back of the fridge.
I mean, that was before Christmas.
I know.
That's amazing.
That was one of your Advent presents, wasn't it? 6 bottles of Prosecco.
Yeah.
5 bottles of Prosecco.
Yeah.
4 bottles of Prosecco. 3 bottles of Prosecco. You'd be happy, wouldn't you?
I would.
If we went the 12 days of Christmas.
Just Prosecco.
Prosecco, 12, 11, 10,
yeah. Easily pleased.
Yes, we got a litre bottle of Bombay from our friend.
We did.
It's always nice to get a litre bottle of Bombay.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the volume, really. It's to do with the size of the bottle. Because I have an optic in the kitchen, a Bombay Sapphire optic.
Yes.
And I stupidly must have ditched the litre bottle because it's an optic for a litre bottle. The other bottles don't fit.
No.
So I've been waiting for someone to buy me a litre bottle.
And they did.
I could have bought myself one, but why should
tight-fisted. Well, no, but to be honest, that's the easy present for us, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Bottle of gin.
We
wouldn't want to take that away from someone.
We wouldn't want to deprive people of their pleasure in giving us gin.
I'll tell you one thing which was also good over Christmas was our little tearaway cat, Lucky Luther.
Oh, Lucky Luther, whatever you like to call him.
He came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrorising the food bowls.
Yeah, he's an odd one, isn't he? Because he comes into the cat flap and we thought he might be partially deaf.
Yeah.
But he is black as the ace of spades. Absolutely.
Not another colour on
No,
him.
he's got the jowls of a boy.
Yeah, big old jowls.
But he just comes in and he'll just wipe clean and it's left in the bowls.
He obviously realises that time is limited, as in to woof it all down, because he's like... But I gradually tried to sneak into the kitchen and talk to him. So I did manage to actually get down on his level a couple of times.
Stefan sneaking. Yeah.
But he's deaf. So, and so twice now, he's actually turned and looked at me, and I've been able to talk to him, and then he's gone, no, and then run.
He's realised suddenly what's happening.
Yes.
And
he goes, yeah.
I've often gone out there and I haven't crept. I've just walked out there and I've seen this black arse going through the
little
cat
tail.
flap.
You see his
little
tail
elastically of the cat flap. And then you do something in the kitchen, come out, and within 2 minutes he's back in again.
Back in, yeah.
You can hear the cat flap going. You know it's not one of ours because they're both in the house here.
And he does actually sit inside overnight.
Yeah.
So, but then he disappears for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then he was back Christmas.
I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, lovely boy.
We are...
happy to feed him.
Can I please stop making mince pies now?
Yes, please, yes.
I've worked out I have made 12 dozen mince pies this year, which is a record.
We've still got some left.
We've still got some left, which I think we must really eat them
as
soon as possible. In fact, can you go and get one now?
Yeah.
12 has been a record for me. 12 dozen mince pies I've made. COVID?
No? Temperature, no. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we mentioned that. So New Year. Okay, so let's forget Christmas now. And
New Year.
New Year.
No.
Put these new teeth in.
No, sorry.
What was that?
No, I don't.
Your attempt at doing some intro music, music, was it? What are you doing?
I'm stretching over for my glass of water.
Oh, God.
Because I haven't got a dodgy cable.
Oh, no, I can't stretch anywhere because I've got a dodgy cable.
Indeed.
So New Year, new ideas, it's exciting. We always get very excited by the new year, don't we?
Yeah, we do, because we've always got new projects and new things going. And whilst we don't do New Year's resolutions or do this year...
I've got a New Year resolution. Make no resolutions.
Yes.
That's my New Year resolution.
Absolutely. Well, we don't. We don't make resolutions, and we don't do that. This year it's all going to be completely different, but we do
always...
always...
for us.
Well...
In a way.
But what I mean is, not as in... We didn't like what we've done before, so we're going to do it all different.
More
but we always say, right, next year these are the plans.
This is more of the same, but better.
Yeah.
Improved. So this year, of course, we will be moving house.
Yes, we will.
Come hell or high water, we'll be gone by October.
Yes, we will.
Where we'll be, folks, I don't know. We could be broadcasting from a tent near you. If you've got a enough space.
What, it won't be in a fucking tent.
Oh, no, you don't do camping, do you? You did camping. When I first met you, you used to go camping.
You did camping and I got persuaded to come along.
But you liked it because we've got all the mod cons, electric,
Well,
television.
Yes, I mean, it was okay as far as camping goes, but liking it is probably...
It's funny because I used to love it, now I couldn't even consider it now.
I mean, as a child, I loved camping, but as an adult, it's like really...
The last time we ever camped was with my daughter and granddaughter, and we got to, I think it was Devon. It rained when we got there. It rained when we were putting the tent up. It was dry for the duration of their stay there, virtually. And the day we came to the tent down, it pissed down again. And we were absolutely soaked through. And I said to myself then, this is the last time.
Well, and also, as much as Amy loved camping, she didn't like putting the tent up or taking it down.
No. She liked lounging about doing Sweet FA during the day and me cooking and everything. She loved that.
Exactly, and
like
you did provide her with lilos and heating.
Oh my God! And like most teenagers, they seem to get out of the habit of walking.
Yes.
I don't know what happens to teenage legs when they disappear. I think they stop working. When she was little, she used to run everywhere, and
that's called hormones, isn't it? The hormones kick in, and
all of a sudden legs cease to work.
But you need to look in a mirror a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and the legs are replaced by Dad's wheels on his car. It's only down the road now. Just I can't get down. Can you give me a lift?
Looking in the mirror was replaced by selfies. Wasn't it?
Selfies! What is it with these girls? There's selfies.
It's not just girls, babe.
No, I know it's not just girls. I've been a bit
sexist
and stereotypical there, but no, this sort of holding the phone, which is okay. You have to hold the phone, turn it to one side, and then looking as though you're sucking something.
No, but the turning on the side, you're just against anybody turning the camera on the side on an angle. Like, you hate it. Can you straighten that up? No, it's called art.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting more used to that now, but it's what they do with their mouths. So I'm doing it now. You can't see me.
It's called a pout.
I know, but why? Do you think it makes them look better?
You're looking at the wrong person.
I know. No. Don't pout at me.
No.
Go on, please.
No.
Just do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, no one can see you.
No, I know.
I was going to see
But
what you
still,
look
no.
like.
I don't care. No.
You'd look like, when you stick something to the window with one of those suckers, and then you start to fall down the window. Sorry.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is you're the only one laughing
I
at
know.
that.
Well, they're laughing out there.
No, they're not.
They're laughing at me.
No.
They're laughing at me. Yeah.
Laughing at you, yeah, not with you. Yeah.
So one of the things that I decided to do for the start of the new year was to catch up on some of the courses that I'd bought already on a wonderful site called domestica.org.
Oh, yeah, we like them.
Yeah, they might sponsor us for a tenner.
Oh, yeah.
We keep after these tenners.
We do.
So it's going to cost you tenner per week to sponsor us.
Great.
If you've got a brand out there you want us to talk about on here,
£10.
£10, so we're going to cost you for a mention sometime.
I think
£11 and we'll give you a nice mention.
Well, no, I think they might pay more to have us not say anything.
So Domestica, it's a place where you can pick up some great courses, not very expensive either.
Really good.
And I got a few marketing courses and brand building courses on Instagram and everything that I'd subscribed to. Not as I needed much of it at the moment, because I'm doing rather well.
I've got
rather well on Instagram
I've
at the
got my
moment.
kintsugi course from there too.
You got your kintsugi.
Yes, from there too.
Yeah, we'll talk about kintsugi in a minute. We've got to talk about that, and we've got to talk about the blooms.
Yes.
But at the moment, I'm speaking.
Talk about you.
You're talking about me. It's
all about you.
So I decided, as my Instagram following has vastly increased over the last... Don't know why. Something happened in the algorithm. I'd reached a certain number, and all of a sudden it started to rocket exponentially, which is lovely. And I'm now keen to do more engagement, but on a more sort of professional level. So I decided that you're not listening to me, are you?
Well, no, you said it was all about you, so I switched off.
You did. You switched back. You switched back. You leant back in your chair, and you've been stroking the cat's stomach. That's hardly a professional way to be on a podcast.
Nobody can see.
No, but I'm telling them now, so they'll imagine you sprawling. It's like some.
That's just unprofessional of
some
you.
Beach whale on the bloody
if you
sofa.
hadn't told them, they wouldn't know.
Oh no, got visions now. Close your eyes, folks. She's leaning back, arms akimbo. She's stroking the cat's tummy.
Yeah, there you go. It's all about me.
It's all about you now. I've made it all about you.
Yeah,
That's
that was
terrible.
clever of me.
Very clever of you. So I decided to not rebrand Wacky Lamps, but I decided to do a bit of change. So I decided to get some corporate colours. And I've got my new corporate logo I thought you might like.
I've seen it. It's hilarious.
So what I was sat at my computer, folks, and I was saying I need to get some corporate colours, and I thought the course I was on had given some colours and what the power colours and what they meant, and blues and yellows have got the right sort of excitement and trustworthiness and creativeness and these lovely adjectives to do with those colours. I thought they wanted. So they say if you want to get that message across in your brand, then use those colours. So I'd sort of got my colours, and then you almost under your breath.
No, but the hilarious number one is, you have to know, is I know exactly how to push your buttons, and you're welcome. So
thank you.
I am a gift from the universe.
Yeah, we'll get onto that as well in a minute.
But,
gift from the bloody
But you
universe.
said you went through this, blues for this and yellows for that,
yeah,
and you were very pleased with yourself.
Yeah.
And so I just very quietly went, "Oh, IKEA," and you went, "Oh, sorry," and then because you heard what I said, I went, "No,
it's not bloody IKEA," because all I can see now
is
IKEA. So I've just showed Steph. I've just. Oh no! You just do
the vacuum lamp.
Well, no, don't. We love our Swedish listeners. I'm sorry. Ellen Anderson from Simon & Show, I'm sorry. Steph didn't mean to insult you there. She's probably... The whole of Sweden have just turned off.
I'm sorry, But the thing is, you see...
They don't talk like that.
No, they don't. But I'm so I can't speak
The
any.
Muppets.
Look, I can barely speak English. I can't speak any language, and
You can barely speak. She's right.
and so I am taking the piss out of myself and
Yeah.
nobody else by
Yeah.
the fact that I cannot speak any languages, and I appreciate that. But I still get immense joy at laughing at myself, and I'm sorry about that.
I've just picked up a bit of paper that I printed out shortly before we started this, and it's the IKEA logo, where I've replaced the IKEA with
Wacky.
wacky.
Hilarious.
It looks quite good, actually.
It's hilarious.
So I have got a slightly different brand, but what it does, and it's quite true. It's a serious thing. My Instagram page now will be a little bit more cohesive, I think is the word.
Unidentifiable. The moment
Yeah.
somebody lands on it, they'll know it's you.
And and I never really got the highlights bit, but I've sorted that out now, and I know what that's all about. So we've got that to come. Right, that's all about me finished. Now let's go on to all about you, because you have got an exciting month coming up, haven't you?
I have. I'm really excited, and even the great thing is that I'm going to be Artist of the Month on the Blooms Art House Facebook and Instagram accounts.
Explain who the Blooms are for those of you
So
who don't know.
the Blooms are a group of artists that got together. Well, actually, we got together in about June 2020. I know you're looking up in the air because you're also included. But we originally went on the course, and that was the original part. And we are now the core group, which is still together. And of course, you have been a part of that, because when we put on the shows, you were a part of that.
Host?
No, we're doing the brochure
Oh, I
and things
see,
like
yeah,
that.
doing all
And
the
then you also
pre-
host it. So now we've got 7 of the original artists and yourself, and we call you an associate member.
Yes.
Because you don't really want to be a part of the...
I have all the
calls,
benefits apart from I don't have to go on the call each week with 7 ladies
as we're canking on.
about ladies things.
We don't cank on about ladies
Well, you
things.
do,
They're so
but
sexist.
you do about other things.
About art things, actually.
Yeah, art things, and you.
Yeah, just shut up. Just don't say anything at all.
I'd rather not be on that call. As much as I love the ladies,
And the thing is, you will probably appreciate they'd rather you weren't on
I
it
know,
as well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'd rather they said that I'd rather not be on the call
Yes, absolutely.
because
we all want to get a word in
Yeah.
edgeways. But anyway.
Who is it that said I don't want to be a club that they'd let me be a member of? That's Groucho Marx.
Groucho Marx.
Groucho
Yeah.
Marx.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there'll be a
yeah.
club they want me to be a member of.
Absolutely. But anyway, yes. So the Blooms, we now put on an online art show once a year. And Sammy, since September, October, has taken over our Facebook and Instagram social media and done a brilliant job. And so starting in the new year, we're going to start focusing on one of the artists in the Blooms each month. And this month, it's me.
It's you.
But the great thing for me about this is because I am so unorganised. I think Sammy said, she said I'm the most chaotic, organised person that she knows. And that pretty much sums me up, which is I get a lot done, but it's always in a very chaotic fashion. And I'm never very good at doing something every month.
No.
I mean, that's like you're brilliant at doing your monthly or your weekly show. I started doing that for about a month, didn't I? And then I wandered off,
Yeah, you
basically.
did.
And this is pretty much what I do. I wander off. So what I'm hoping for is putting together. I have to put content for 3 or 4 days, and Sammy does the other ones. But it means I am going to do one day there's going to be a live, one they're going to do about my techniques, one about a past piece of art, one about future. And that will make me actually, whilst I'm creating things, video myself and actually do it in a way that I can share
you as well,
it.
doesn't it? It focuses you for that month, and hopefully it'll rub off on you and you'll remain focused.
So, because I'm, how many times people say, can you share something about the technique you used for that? And you think, well, no, because I didn't record it.
No.
So I need to get into the habit of recording it.
What's that?
Bike going past.
What,
a bit
through
loud.
the lounge?
Yeah, sounded like it, didn't it? Jeez.
No, I mean, I'm the same. I need to start recording my process, but I get so, probably like you, I get so wrapped up in the moment of, that'll work, and I'm putting lamps together and you're needle felting and sculpting with your wool, and all of a sudden the piece that you should have recorded, you've gone past.
So I think that one thing which has been quite good is because I've been recording for the Crafty Kit Company, the 3 kits that I've done for this, and I got the actual table where I work on with the overhead camera and everything. And I think, because I had to take pictures of every part of the process for the instructions, I think I just set that up, and that's where I do my work, and just automatically, as Cindy was saying, she automatically videos things, and then you can put it on time lapse. You see.
Yeah. I need to get some sort of system going, because I need to be able to put. It's all about putting more engaging content on your social media, whether it's Facebook.
Well, and finding out what people want to see.
Yeah, that's it. Finding out what they want to see.
Yeah,
Seeing
what
which,
I'm interested in is probably not what they're interested in.
No, so the idea is initially to put a number of different posts up and see which gets the most engagement, the most likes.
Yeah.
And I haven't been using Instagram fully to the way I should be using it. Certainly haven't been using stories the way I should be using it, or reels. Someone trying to ring you?
My brother.
Your brother?
I'll pick up with that.
Which wants to know how you got on with your mum at Christmas.
Probably, yeah. Bless him.
So, watch out on Stephanie Lester Artist, and also on the Blooms Art House Instagram, Facebook pages over the next month, and you will see lots of Steph's work. But don't stop there. Follow the other artists. Watch out for their monthly things.
Or
join
just
the
follow the Blooms, and then you'll
join the
see
Blooms'
everybody.
social media, and then look out when we will plug the show. I'll plug the show on my Instagram and Facebook, and Steph will do the same.
Yeah.
So in March, is it? Or April? Your show?
Oh, the show, April.
In April.
It's the end of April.
At the end of April, you have a chance of meeting all these wonderful artists live in their studios on 3 live Zoom shows where they're in their studios across the world, and you can go and wander around like you'll be at an art gallery without all the pretension. And I'm sorry we don't give you champagne.
Yeah, you have to get your own,
Get
I'm
your own
afraid.
champagne.
But
you can wander around, talk to the artists in their studio. It's very exciting. I love the Bloom shows.
Yeah.
I think
We
it's
love it
brilliant.
too.
We love
It's always, and the thing is, for us, we're there to talk to each other. We can talk to each other during the whole process. Or, if people are in our room, obviously we're chattering away to them. But we love it because we get to see new people and have a chat. And sometimes we sell, sometimes we don't. But it doesn't matter.
It's not all about the selling.
Because after every show, we have a party.
We have a party, yeah. And I have a room, as I'm allowed a room because I'm an associate member, so I have a room. I'm not in the room, unfortunately. No. I'm in reception greeting you when you arrive. But anyway. Yeah. So you mentioned earlier on about kintasugi. Kintasugi, is that pronunciation right?
Kintasugi, I think it's
Kintasugi.
called. Yeah.
And this came about because I candidly broke...
I think we mentioned it, didn't we?
You probably did. I broke a piece of...
I've now got my kit.
Warmer. A plate with a warmer top on, and quite an old one, probably Victorian.
Yeah.
But instead of...
Throwing it away
and beating me over the head with it, you just said, a chance to do a bit of kintasugi, which basically celebrates flaws in everything.
You repair it with gold, so you make it more beautiful than it was to start with, which is a thing for life, because one of the books that I got you for your Advent calendar was the Wabi Sabi, which is that whole ethos and ethic behind it, which is, we don't have flaws. No. It's just life. And they're to be celebrated.
Those bits of life. Yes. We're all different.
I love that
Things
idea.
that people think as being flaws and afflictions aren't. They're just,
I'm loving all this, that there's no such thing as flaws. And when I irritate you, it's a gift.
It's a gift from the universe.
You're welcome.
You said this to me, didn't you?
Yeah.
And, I don't know whether you mentioned it on the last podcast, but you said to me one day, we were walking on our morning walk, and we're talking about this, and you said that you're a gift from the universe.
I'm a gift from the universe.
So I straight away had you 3 notepads printed from your Advent calendar gifts, which has got Stephanie Lester, Fibre artist, and gift from the universe.
Yes. Because every time I irritate you, it just gives you an opportunity to evaluate your irritation.
And believe you me, I have loads of opportunities.
Yes. You're welcome. I just keep saying, I said this to Cindy on the call the other day, and I said, whenever I irritate you, I can just say, you're welcome. And she goes, I love that. And I was like, it's great, isn't it?
Well, we're going to finish on an odd note.
Oh.
We're going to finish on the world's strongest man.
Oh, we
love the world's strongest man.
Yes,
and we always save up the recordings to watch in this, what I think they call Twixmas, isn't it? Or, well, Twixmas was last week. But the bit between Christmas and when you start back on the New Year and to work. So we started watching it last night, watched about 4 episodes last night, and we just marvel at these guys. They're athletes. But there was one bit.
Oh, hilarious.
Terry, the Brits do pretty well at it, and Eddie Hall won it in 2017. the Be Steady Hall. And one of my lamps, incidentally, the weightlifter lamp, was for him. And I also do commissions. He was commentating, and of course Terry Hollands, who's been in it since about 1840, I think. He's
bless him. He's been in it.
Bless him.
Donkeys, hasn't he?
Terry Hollands,
and he's got to the finals, and he's been on the podium as well.
He's been on the podium, but he's got this sort of weakness of he gets injured very easily.
He does.
And we were joking. We do. Terry's in this episode.
We have a bet, don't we?
Bet on, I wonder which event he'll get injured in.
Yeah.
And it's usually the first event. And it's usually a torn bicep. And guess what?
It was the first
event. And guess what he had?
A torn bicep.
A torn bicep.
But what was written... Now, this is very... I love this about the world's strongest man. It's because they are all friends, even though they compete, obviously, very strongly against each other. And the other British guy, Bishop.
Yeah, Adam Bishop. Yeah.
Who was in the same group and is his training partner. So even though Terry Hollands had a ripped bicep...
And it was completely torn off.
Yeah, torn off. He did the next event.
Oh, which was the deadlift, wasn't it?
Yeah, and so because he could wear some strapping for that, he did it, even though he obviously wasn't going to stay in the competition because he couldn't possibly continue. But he did this just so that it meant that Adam Bishop would get more points because Terry would be between Adam and the others, which gave his mate a chance to actually do better.
So he did about 6 reps of something like 500 pounds on
God
this.
love him. And God,
with one arm.
He didn't look good. They had to give him oxygen and everything afterwards. I mean, he was in pain.
But then there was this wonderful... it's set at them this year in Sacramento in California. And
looks like a cowboy town.
Yeah, and it's like 44 degrees heat at the moment out there. And one of the events is pushing an old train, one of the old-fashioned look like train engines. Yeah, they push it.
Yeah, throw and push.
And we were sort of saying, we could do that. And you said,
I do it with my arse.
You just turn around.
I turn around and push it with my arse.
Yeah. I can imagine that. Just brilliant. I mean.
It's just the thought of it, isn't it? Just get Steph whacking it with her arse. Yeah, we'll see it like that.
We used to sit here and imagine ourselves taking part in these events and thinking...
That was something we did imagine ourselves doing.
I can't remember what it was. I didn't write it down.
We amuse the hell out of ourselves.
We do amuse the hell out of ourselves. There's all sorts of things. But that's what we do.
But you said that was the last thing that we were going to talk about. But one thing that I also... was because I forgot... until I was actually looking at the things that I was going to do for January. Yeah. And of course, it's the year of the tiger.
It's your year.
It's not just the year of the tiger, it's the year of the water tiger, which is my year. I was born in the lunar year of the water tiger. It starts on the 1st of February. Starts on the 1st of February.
So that means this year you are...
60.
60?
Twat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
60, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, join the club.
I know, pension.
Well, you won't join the club because I'll be 61 before you're 60.
Yeah. But pensions are available.
Yeah, free prescriptions. I'll tell you what, that's worth it.
Yeah, but not for me because I don't really have much of a prescription. You're the druggie.
You have your woman's cream, don't you?
Yeah, but you're the druggie. That doesn't cost much.
No, but... God, I'm glad you have it.
Yes.
I haven't got to hide the knives.
But, it's not saving a lot.
It's saving my life.
No, the prescription.
Oh, with the prescription charges.
Say, keep up.
Yes, I'm the druggie.
You're the druggie. You need all the drugs. But yes.
No, I'm not falling apart at the seams. Just fraying a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, so I'm doing new business cards and things with tigers.
Yeah, with your tiger.
So
which
you're
is
not the only one rebranding, buddy.
With the black embossed tiger, with the black. We had an argument over that.
We did about embossing. Yeah, don't go there. It once
spot
was enough.
UV, black spot UV.
Once it's not black. We're not going to go
ding,
there.
Ding, 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 ding.
Pressing Steph's buttons. Here we go.
Well, that's it, folks. We're just waffling now, which is probably what we did from the start, but that's just what we do.
Go and find out what my brother has to say.
Once a fortnight on this little offering to you. If we've seemed a bit laid back today, because we are.
We are.
We haven't really got up to full speed this year yet, and so
we're lolloping in.
We're lolloping in like a racehorse with one lame leg. Just about to complete the Grand National before we get shot.
I think racing's going backwards, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So, right, so that's it, folks. So thank you very much for joining us. A couple of weeks' time, we'll do another one of these, and another one 2 weeks later, and so it will continue throughout this wonderful 2022. So we hope you are all well, and look after yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll see you soon. So it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Good night. That was... what was it? Oh yes, Filaments and Fibre with Steve Brooks and Stephanie Lester. Tell it's live, can't you?
I'm so laid back, I've got nothing to say at the end.
Oh my God, that's a first.